I fucking
Oh
love
boy.
It. What's going on right now?
Boy. Oh boy. Everybody just came simultaneously.
Warriors, come out and play. Oh, this feels good. How long has it been? 3 weeks?
Rocky saves the day. Rocky saves the day.
Fucking damn right it is, Richie. You're an animal. You're an animal. Camel toe is in. I'm telling you, Rocky, it is. You're a fucking mental case. Camel toe is in. Fuck you guys. Super obvious. A lot of people don't like that's part of the show. It's part of the thing. Come on, no! No! If you here to piss off people, how valuable is human life, really?
That's my favorite part.
Every time. So, this is one part of the fucking intro I
How
actually
valuable is human life, really?
Because I ask myself that almost daily. Not my life, but there's some people out there.
Yeah, fuck 'em.
They were gone.
The world would be a better place.
Exactly. Oh, shit. The boys are back. Richie got his shit together. He fixed the computer. We got Pat here. Perfect timing. Black History Month officially over. So time to get on this motherfucker.
So happy.
I got a lot of fucking problems with you.
Yeah. Oh, my God. That's the only time I get invited is Black Topics. No.
For once, I got
Black Topics.
I got to hand it to Richie. He finally came through after years of disappointment. He's finally come through.
He doesn't get a round of applause. He gets like finger snaps.
No, he gets it's about fucking time. You know, you did something right. Got the computer fixed. It looks like it's running very smoothly.
Okay.
It doesn't seem like there's any issues. And I want to say good job, Rich.
Yeah, I did my thing, man.
Well,
I came through.
I did my thing.
It took you about a month, and me, you know, asking you a couple times.
I'm a fucking hero.
I wouldn't go that far. Yeah, I wouldn't go that far.
The computer is
if
top
you're
notch.
a hero, you're like Robin.
If,
all right,
yeah.
like
you're like Aqualad.
You're not Batman. Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
You're fucking Barnacle
You're like
Boy.
who's the one with the jazz hands in the X-Men? You know the
what the fuck?
what's her name?
Jubilee.
Jubilee.
You're like fucking Jubilee.
How do you know that? Nice fucking headphones.
Because
by the way.
Yeah,
X-Men 90s cartoon. My daughter's Anna. If you're watching, he's borrowing your headphones.
You're like you're not a hero. That was too much. You're a sidekick.
But I want to welcome everyone back. All the true fans. We lost a fan over the course of our little hiatus.
Oh my God! What the fuck are we gonna do?
Apparently, we weren't even be able to be spoken to directly. This had to go through the lovely Madalena, who broke the news to us.
So
that
what happened?
Longtime Super Ugly fan and supporter, Pig Josh Hinkle, apparently has had enough of us.
Josh Pickle.
What the fuck? Why?
And we got the boot from his world, blocked on all forms of social media.
I don't know what the fuck I did. What the fuck did I do?
Listen, it's probably your fault, honestly, Richie.
Richie didn't even know this happened. I had to tell him, and Richie went and looked, and he was blocked.
Yeah, like what the fuck is that?
Yeah, so I mean, apparently the reason is that we don't respond enough on social media to his, let's be honest, nonsense most of the time.
Yeah, he always has a fucking problem. I don't understand why we were the problem. Like, I didn't even fucking bother you.
Because, like I said, what I've been told is that we didn't respond enough to him.
And every time he would say something to me, if I liked it, I would give a thumbs up.
Dude,
I responded.
honestly,
He just never liked it.
I get 10 messages a day from Josh. And, you know, I got nothing against the guy. I'm having a little fun right now. I love Josh. But, you know, I can't all day respond to everything you write. I just can't do it.
Yeah, there's all, Josh, we do it. You know, we work all fucking day, and we fucking are doing shit all day. Like, we're not at a fucking computer going over show stuff. We just don't do that, bro.
You know,
like, give me a fucking break, man. If you really think that that's a really immature way of thinking, and to think that we're just doing that because whatever, like, no, we're fucking busy men. We have fucking houses and businesses that we keep up and everything else.
John just sent the guy, went out of his way
to see. Yeah, he sent
to
him,
get an autographed picture of like 5 different wrestlers, and he sends it to this guy.
To his house.
Really?
Just for the niceness of his heart.
Just because he's been like,
you know what I mean? Like we've been there for this guy through parents' deaths and all sorts of shit.
What the fuck?
And we gotta get shit because we don't answer you enough on really.
That's really fucked up.
Like
that is fucked up.
You know, and honestly, like if you think it's skin off our backs, it's not. Like, I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, I'm sorry. No,
I'm
you're
not
sorry. Getting that from me.
You're not getting a sorry from me.
You're
Fuck
getting
you.
nothing.
You're
like,
an asshole for blocking me.
I
always supported you, Josh. Fuck you.
Like, he's got problems with people on the fucking internet, and we're there fucking swinging the bat for him.
Yeah.
And I
now
got
I'm
to
the
get shit
asshole.
because I don't answer you enough. Go hang out with that fucking, that Billy Bassmath wannabe Rue TV and leave us alone then.
Yeah.
You know, like, get out of here. I'm not going to deal with that fucking type of shit.
Fuck you.
You're not going to pity me into fucking feeling bad that I don't answer you enough.
Yeah, no, somebody else already makes me feel bad.
That's like fucking, that's crazy. That's like what like girlfriends do. Like,
sent him
a
a free shirt.
That shit is,
when we made shirts, he got a free one.
That shit is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, that's,
we
that's
sent
like
out coffee
clean.
makers.
Like,
we sent out fucking a lot of shit to a lot of people.
I don't know.
Man.
You know what? You kind of got to look at that like is like at once. I got to give it respect as that much loyalty that he thinks he's such a fan that he thinks if he doesn't listen to the show, it'll affect you guys. Even though it doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to give him that his mind is like, thinks like that. You know what I'm saying?
No,
like, he thinks that he's that
people.
important, which means he loves the show.
And you know what?
Because you're only going to be a dick about
I
something.
get that behavior because as a longtime Opie and Anthony fan, like when you're with people and you spend that time with them, like, you feel like you're a part of their world.
Yeah.
You know
100%.
what I mean? And I completely understand. Like, when I would listen to Opie and Anthony, I'd listen 5 days a week, 4 hours a day.
Yeah.
And I would be like, I would be devastated if they're like, fuck this guy.
Yeah, fuck Rocky.
You know, but I'm also not going to be like, I expect you to fucking answer me on everything. Like, no.
Yeah, no.
Like, you
People
got your own
lives.
shit
No,
going
You got
on.
lives, bro.
You know, so like I understand that bond with, you know, the fans of our show, you know, who like us.
I have people. Listen, we have people that watch us all the time, whether we know it or not. Whether
Josh Anderson, you're absolutely the new Josh of Super Ugly. You've been bumped up to the Josh. Whenever we say Josh now, it's Anderson. Sorry, Rich, go ahead.
No, it's just, you know, people look at us and, you know, we are part of their world. Every week they're, you know.
They're waiting for us. They expect us.
Yeah.
And
It's a good thing
I
to look
love
forward
that.
to.
And
Like a
I
TV
love
show.
those people for it.
Yeah.
You know, the Doug Foxes, the Josh Andersons, Aunt Cindy, Madalena.
I love,
you know,
it's
Captain
great.
Spaulding.
It's
I haven't
great.
seen him in a long time, but I love Cap, you know, like.
Yeah.
But Cap doesn't get upset if I don't answer him all the time.
Yeah, dude, we're fucking busy, man.
Yeah, I got 3 kids at home, my wife. You know,
You got
I got
shit
shit going on. You know?
All right, let's keep it moving.
Yeah.
Josh, listen, man. Fuck you, but we're busy. All right, you know, don't take any offense to it, but fuck you. Like, what the fuck?
Can I want to do a quick shout out to Janie for watching and listening in. Thank
What
you
up,
very
Janie?
much.
What's up? Call in if you want.
Janie?
Wink. Don't worry about it.
Okay. All right.
Don't worry about it.
All right. So, how's everyone been? We've had a few weeks off.
Yeah. How was your trip?
Oh yeah, let's hear about
All
the
right.
fucking
So,
storm of Texas.
Yeah, the storm. The storm.
Wait, hold on. The drive alone.
Drive alone was smooth as shit.
Really?
27 hours, right?
Yeah, dude. About 20. Well, I did about 24 and a half, 25. You know, once you hit that 10 and you're doing 90, because their speed limit's a 70.
Yeah.
So I'm fucking doing 85 without even thinking twice about it. You know, like you're not thinking I'm going to get pulled over for 85.
Yeah.
At 90, I'm like, maybe.
Yeah.
You know, but still, you're doing 90 the whole way. So when you're doing 90, you're doing a mile every 30 seconds, right? That's how it times out.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. So now, if you stick at 90, you know, if you do that for an hour, I've now shaved off, 30 minutes of my time.
Have you?
If they calculated at 60 miles per hour on Google Maps,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then by their calculation, if you do the
70,
math,
80,
you
90,
know,
holy shit, yeah.
So when you're flying,
Doesn't that
like
sound fucking crazy?
That
though?
is
a
fucking nuts.
mile
Yeah.
a second. What is it?
no,
mile
it's
every 30
60
seconds?
seconds is a mile. 60 miles per hour.
Yeah. So that
Yeah.
no, that's what I'm saying. So if you're doing 90, you're doing what?
You're doing
A mile and 15?
every 30 seconds. You're doing a mile.
Yeah. And my math is fucking terrible.
Yeah.
That's fucking insane to think about.
Yeah, it's absolutely insane.
How fast you're going.
But the ride down and up was smooth until, of course, on the way up you hit New York, and then you're just fucked because it's New York. And, you know, no matter what time of day or night it is, you have traffic. Once you hit that George Washington Bridge, it doesn't matter. You're just traffic. That's it. New York sucks. I fucking hate it.
Yeah, it's dirty. It's disgusting.
Dude,
it's
like,
expensive.
When I came into it, and you just see how gross it is, you're just
Yeah.
like, fuck this. But, like, why do people like this place? It stinks.
We make money, yeah. We turn money.
But we don't anymore.
We do, though.
No, we don't anymore.
Try.
We do.
Everyone pretends to, and everyone struggles here. You have two classes here, really.
Yo, people
now.
have been spending a lot of money lately, Brock.
Yeah, but you have two classes. You have people that make money here, and you have people that work their asses off 24/7 just to live here.
Yeah.
And that sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Like, there's no in between here.
Yeah.
There really isn't. Or you're broke and poor.
Yeah.
There's no, like, I'm...
Yeah.
You need to make at least...
If you're not killing it here, you got to utilize this.
If you're not making
doing it, get the fuck out.
$150,000 a year between your income, your home income, you're struggling here.
Yeah.
You're struggling.
Yeah.
And that sucks. $150,000 anywhere else, you're a fucking rich person.
Yeah, you're a rock star.
So, whatever. Anyway, so we drive down. We stopped in Birmingham, Alabama. Beautiful city, I guess. I saw it for about 2 seconds.
Birmingham, Alabama.
Yeah. And then, we made it down to Houston, and we get there soon. I mean, we were ahead of the storm by, an hour.
Yeah.
Like I was
That's
ahead
awesome.
of it.
I would be so behind. I would be like a day behind.
No. So
Yeah,
we were ahead of it, and
I would have stopped too much.
But let me tell you about this
Me too. I always
storm being a New Yorker. It was literally nothing.
Yeah, I heard about this shit
Like,
today.
literally, I could have went out there with a broom and cleared the whole fucking state. That's how little. I'm not kidding you.
What storm are you talking about?
Do you read a book, watch the news?
They
kid?
had like an ice storm.
Yes,
and all this,
okay.
And
then they had problems with the heat and all that other stuff, right?
Yeah, well, because they're not prepared for it, though. And that is when I finally got, okay, I understand.
Yeah.
Like, I get it now. So they don't have salt, so the ice on the roads is there. You can't.
You can't take it.
There's
It's
really
black
nothing you
ice.
can do
There's no
about
way
it.
you can fight it. If
Yeah.
you don't
Now,
have salt or
me,
sand.
as a northerner, I'm like, this is not, I'm driving and I'm like, what's everyone's fuck? But now I'm remembering, oh, yeah, none of these idiots have ever driven in this.
Yeah, they don't know.
Yeah.
I have to now watch
fucking
literally everybody around me because
Out of
they
control.
don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah.
And boy, oh boy, didn't they.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
on
bad.
the expressway. I got one guy. He's going like this, no blinker, about 12 miles per hour, jamming on his brakes
Oh my god.
with hazards on. And I'm like, I'm doing like 60. Like, will you fucking just let me pass you? Like, I know what the fuck. You see, look at my license plate. You see where I'm from? Move, motherfucker. Like,
Yeah, get the
I don't
fuck
want
out of
you
the way.
killing me.
Yeah.
Don't
Fucking
worry.
idiot.
I'm safe here. You're not. Get the fuck out of the way.
He's probably talking shit in his car too, like them goddamn Yankees,
But
fucking
even-
New Yorkers.
Exactly. But even going into a store, again, they don't even know about the salt. They don't know that you put salt down to get
Yeah.
rid. So
Even
like,
sand, they're not like they.
Like I saw cat litter in front of one place, but that just turns into mush. It doesn't do anything. So
Somebody said black ice is a racist term.
Yeah.
So even going into a store, though, you know how they have the little rampways for grocery stores, so you can bring you sliding. Like me and Jess had to like do it like a chain to get into the grocery store because you can't fucking move.
God, that sounds fucking
So
miserable.
crazy.
No power. Like they had rolling blackouts, so like some places would have power and then some places didn't. Luckily, like I wasn't just visiting. Like, hey, let's go to Florida, and we don't know anybody, and we're in Florida.
Yeah.
I was going there, and I got tons of family down there.
Yeah.
So somebody always had power. My hotel would have power and then lose it. So, like, we would get back to the hotel like 8, 9 o'clock at night.
That's crazy.
No power. It would kick on at like 10:30, 11, and we'd have it all night. We'd wake up freezing, no power.
Wow.
God.
So,
That's crazy.
and that was like the ebb and flow for the first 2 or 3 days. So, my mother wouldn't have power, so we'd go to my sisters. My sister wouldn't have power,
So you go back to
we'd
your
go to my
mothers.
brothers.
Oh, yeah.
We'd go to my grandmothers. We were all over the place, but luckily everyone's within like 5 minutes of each other.
Yeah.
So it's not like it was craziness and we had to drive 40 minutes this way because a lot of the highways were closed off. Their highway system has these long, up swooping, like bridges almost to get onto the highway. Like it's not like the
like
LIE
Jersey
where
almost,
everything,
like with the
like
turnpikes
literally
and shit.
everywhere else except Long Island.
Yeah.
Like where they have those, big, huge, up in the sky.
We use like fucking, what do we use? Circles, right? We use the circles.
Well, we just have the freeway. There's nothing. It's just
it's
service
LIE
road
and
and get on, and that's it.
Yeah.
So, you can't go up those things because they're one-lane things, and if you slide backwards, you're causing a fucking... And then going down it, you really can't control you. So those are closed. So the whole city was shut down. So I'm driving around, lights are out on the streets, no one's on the road, And I'm just like, this is great for me because now I don't have to worry about nobody and, whatever. Everyone there knew how to work the no light system.
Yeah.
Everyone stops. You got here first. You go. Then you go. Then you go. Yeah. And everyone respected that. And it worked out perfectly. If that was New York, the amount of accidents we would have had, it was my fucking turn to go, you motherfucker. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. It would never work here.
That light went out on fucking right by the shop on Jamaica and what's that?
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. That light went out, right? Yep.
No, right by the shop, by the gas station. That little
Jamaica,
by the park.
Isn't Jamaica by the Walgreens and the 7-Eleven there?
No,
that's not down more.
No, that's like Robinson.
All right, either way,
it's the intersection right by the end of the park next to the gas station. They got the little deli right here. That. Not a big intersection. Yeah. It goes to like a back street.
All right, whatever the fuck you guys
people didn't know. People didn't know what the fuck to do.
Yo, listen, you want to hear something fucked up today?
Always.
All right, so
Beltways. Thank you, Aunt Cindy.
He was in here.
Oh, this is gonna be good. Right. I'm ready for this.
There's a guy, right, that I cut today. He's going to a funeral tonight.
Oh, this was fucked up.
Okay, he's going to a funeral tonight. The guy has been buried twice.
What?
He works at a cemetery with this guy. Okay, now they dug the grave. Okay. It was Chinese people, so they wanted it 7 feet or something like that. So
like
they dug
8 feet.
7, 8 feet. So they dug the hole a little deeper. Next thing you know, they're flattening it out. The guy that I cut was supposed to be the one in that hole, but he wasn't. The boss picked somebody else.
Wait, what the fuck are you talking about?
This guy, he works for the cemetery.
Did he get buried alive?
He goes in there to flatten out for the coffin. He works there. He's a groundsman.
Or whatever.
And the fucking clay.
That's a job?
The clay topples over on him and fucking buries him alive. They couldn't get him out.
For how long?
They fucking tried to dig. They said they would try to dig until they saw his head for like 40 minutes. They still couldn't get him out. The cops couldn't get it out. They had to call and get like an excavator.
And he lived?
No, he's dead.
He's dead.
That's why he got buried twice.
He got buried twice.
You said you cut him today.
No, he got buried twice.
The guy that
he got buried there. They took him out. He was dead. He's getting buried again.
Holy shit.
That's fucking nuts, isn't it? Think about that.
Can you fucking believe that
You're just
shit?
in there scraping dirt, trying to make this shit level, and the whole thing fucking collapses.
That's fucking crazy. Yeah. Well, who's responsible for that?
The foreman.
And because it's 8 feet.
Well, they're supposed
to. You got to think about how much fucking dirt is just hitting you.
You're supposed to have it was clay that fell on.
Yeah,
it was so heavy.
Once you get down, you're hitting clay. Yeah.
But you're supposed to have a wrap, and then if something happens where you get locked in,
they can pull you out.
They pull you out on the rope. You're supposed to have a harness.
Especially when they're going deeper than 6. Because 6, at least you can jump and grab.
Yeah.
Like man tenders or whatever.
You can't really jump in. Some people can't really jump and grab.
He was 5. He was in this 5, like 5, like low 5s.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So when that topples over you, you're getting buried.
That's fucked. That's my worst nightmare.
You know what's the craziest thing too?
That
was the guy's second fucking year, like anniversary working at that job.
Dude, that's my
That was the day he got hired.
His father passed on the same day 2 years prior.
That's crazy.
In a hole, not in the cemetery hole, but in a hole. He got
same way.
Yes.
What the fuck? They're like the Bruce Lees.
Yo, that's
like the Bruce Lee curse.
Yeah, it's the
Bruce Lee curse.
That family's cursed, apparently. Like, his father died in some weird... Well, his father or grandfather was the reason for the curse, right?
Something like that.
And his father died in some weird, strange way, and then Bruce Lee's death is all, like, shrouded in mystery, and then Brandon got shot on that movie set, kind of, like, shadily.
Yeah, an accident.
Like, it was the males. Like, all their males were destined to die, like, young. And
there was some fucked up demon that would come after the kids, after the boys in the family.
Oh, shit.
And
some real paranormal activity shit.
It was just something in...
They explained it in Dragon, the Bruce Lee story.
Yeah, if you watch that movie, especially you've been into the MMA stuff, you should watch that. Yeah,
it was a decent
movie.
In
the 90s.
Yeah. What is it, like a documentary or
Bruce
like
Lee story?
It's like a autobiographical movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's about Bruce Lee.
And the guy who plays him does a decent job.
Yeah, that was the best Bruce Lee movie I thought.
Oh, hands down. Yeah, yeah, hands down.
They gave us the fucking
that's my absolute worst fear, being buried alive.
Yeah, I think
I had that. I would fucking. I always think about like what I would do. I would just rip my own throat out. Like,
would you? All right, on that topic, would you rather be burnt alive or drowned?
We've done this, and I said. I think the burning would go on. I think once you drown and like you take that last breath, at least it's done. I think the burning, you're suffering longer. I think
you don't think it's like a point where
and you suffocate from the burning. It's not the burning that kills you. You suffocate from inhaling the smoke, even of your own. Yeah, that's I've read that the burning doesn't really. That's not the thing that kills you. It's the inhalation of your own smoke into your lungs.
That's a hard. Come on, the I don't know, the burying thing. That swallowing that water just doesn't.
I don't know.
feel
Like
right,
that's
man.
what I'm saying. I feel like it'd almost be like the same thing as getting buried, swallowing the water like that. You don't think so?
I'd see with me that the buried thing is the claustrophobia. Like I can't move, I'm restricted, and like like you can breathe but you can't. God. Like when you're like short of breath. And you're like, oh, fuck.
Have you ever really been stuck somewhere? Like I'm talking about like actually not stuck like. I'm talking about like stuck in some small like a closet or some
I remember
shit
I
like
freaked
that.
out when they buried me at the beach when I was like 9 years old. Because the weight of the sand on my chest, like you ever get buried in the beach with like your head out?
Yeah.
And the weight of the sand it restricts you and you can't really breathe. And it freaked me the fuck out.
Yeah, and then you start panicking and then you can't,
And when you breathe, though, you have to breathe right when you get buried like that because if you breathe, the sand then pushes harder and now it pushes your chest and it's even more, it's like a snake around your chest.
That's fucking
so every time you
crazy.
breathe, it gets tighter and tighter and harder to breathe. I freaked the fuck out. I was crying.
Bad.
I was like, "Get me the fuck out of here!"
We had coffin racks in the Navy, and basically what it is, it's like the beds we lay on. You stand them up, right, and there's like you put your shit in them, so you can trice the racks up. You put the bar out or whatever. So when guys were sleeping in the middle rack, we'd fucking go up, we lift the rack, and you can't. There's no way to get out.
Fuck that.
So we used to do it to guys. I think it was funny. I used to think it was funny. I did it for 3 years. The one time I got it done to me, I fucking am wedged in between the only thing I can do is get my arm out, and you can't like pull the bar. I fucking screamed. I was so scared.
Yeah,
I'm like fucking. I'm just
because
when
you're
like, get me out. Because
it
was crazy. I thought I was
zero
I
control.
died.
Zero control.
That's what it is. It's the panic of not like you can't do anything about the situation.
Like
you know
watching
what I mean?
Kill Bill 2 when she's buried alive, and you hear the dirt. First, you hear the nails being hammered into the coffin.
So good, such a good scene.
And the sound of the nails being hammered in is it's a fucking the devil. And then you hear the
it
dirt
splitting the wood.
Yeah,
and you're like, whoa.
And then you hear the dirt hitting it, and it starts getting lighter and lighter. The sound until it's just nothing. Yeah. And then she's buried 6 feet. And I'm just like, in that movie with Ryan Reynolds, Buried.
Oh yeah, where they're in the coffin or whatever. And
God,
and
spoiler alert: if you've never seen this, lower it for about 10 seconds in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When he gets the call at the end, and they're like, "We got you," and he's like, "Yes, yes," and you hear him digging it, and then they're like, "Fuck, they sent us to the wrong spot. It's not you," and he realizes, "I'm dead." That was such a great ending. And but my worst fear is being buried alive. Like I always told people, if you're gonna do like that surprise like thing for me, never put a hood over my head and throw me in the trunk. I'll get out and start fucking all you up. Like I will not be happy. You could be having the greatest party for me after. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna be furious and be like, "Fuck your party, fuck all of you, everyone who's involved. You're dead to me." I'm fucking I'd be dead ass fucking like.
What was that movie with Michael Douglas? The Game?
Oh my god, dude!
What was that? Didn't they play
Sean
a whole
Penn,
big fucking...
The whole movie, again, spoiler alert. Hold on, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The whole movie is a work.
Yeah.
The whole fucking... But you
it's
don't
called
know...
The Game
dude,
with Michael Douglas.
And he shoots Sean Penn at the end.
It's so fucking
And then
cool.
even that... and you're like, oh my god, the whole movie was a mind fuck.
Yeah.
Great movie, and it has rewatchability.
Yeah.
Even though you know the end... Like, that movie still, you're like, I'll watch this again. Because it's so fucking good.
Now, what was the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger? That whole thing was the thing also.
Total Recall.
Total Recall
was like a VR type thing.
Did they just redo that with, what's his name?
Yeah, it was terrible.
Not Christian Bale. Colin, whatever.
Colin Farrell.
Yeah, it sucked.
But that whole movie was it was a dream.
It was like VR kind of. Yeah.
When he goes
like
in there, the whole thing is fucking not real.
6th Sense was different. That's like,
I see dead people.
Yeah, that's a ghost thing. No, Total Recall is it's supposed to be a vacation.
Yeah.
Like you go on vacation, but it's like you're actually there.
Yeah,
you know
and they put like while you're on this vacation, you're gonna have memories of it. And
they can make you like a secret agent, or they can make you, like a movie star. Whatever you want to be.
Yeah, it's like going on an island and
they give you like a fantasy package of where like you're the man, and they set it up to cater to you.
Yeah.
You
so
know,
like my life.
But his is set up like someone set him up to like have a bad thing or whatever.
Yeah,
right?
he wound up getting like a bad trip.
You know what? That's honestly
he like ate some bad shrooms.
I feel like that was the movie where it started going down for Arnold.
Yeah, I don't know. I never went down for Arnold. Arnold always had his ups and downs.
I don't think he was ever really
Kindergarten
that
cop
far
and
up
shit.
to begin with.
Like, all right, ready?
I mean,
He had Terminator.
Rich, I want your official ranking.
Terminator 2 was a fucking monster back then.
Arnold or Sly, as far as who's the bigger guy? Like, who's the bigger star? Who's got the better
Arnold's
catalog?
crazy because Arnold
Sly.
was
Stallone.
Arnold was he was a governor.
No, I'm talking just movies alone.
No, I'm just saying the bigger star. All right, I honestly because I love Sly all the way. Is he bigger than Arnold? I'm not sure.
Is there any is Terminator bigger than Rocky? Like you have to kind of do it that way.
I don't know. I think Rocky might be bigger, but I think Arnold is a bigger star. And
I don't know.
I don't know if that's a contradiction.
That's a fucking great.
You know what I'm
we
saying?
should do a poll on that and see what would
because you have to break it down. You have Terminator and Rocky, Rambo.
Yo, you guys
and
in the
fucking,
you guys in the chat. I'm watching
but
the chat.
that's the thing. Arnold really
what was the
only
movie
has
Arnold?
Terminator as when you think franchise and you think then Arnold has a bunch of hits on it, their own. Predator, Commando.
Terminator 2 is one of the biggest movies ever made.
One of the best sequels ever made.
Yeah, Terminator 2 is a fucking monster
One
movie.
of the very few sequels to eclipse the original.
Yeah. Fuck
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when Terminator 2 came out, it was like a revolution. I remember I was 10 years old or 9 years old. And
Guns N' Roses fucking killing it at that time, bro.
Use Your Illusion 1 and 2 came out.
Which one was Terminator 2?
With the liquid metal, the cop. The liquid metal cop, John Connor on the motorcycle with his little redheaded friend.
You've seen it, trust me.
No, I know I've seen it. I'm thinking about the one where they shoot the nukes off.
And your boots. No, that's part 3. That one's terrible.
Yeah, that's
But Terminator 2, when it came out, I remember as a kid, it was the biggest thing ever, and you had to see it at the movie theater.
The people are saying they think Arnold is bigger than Sly.
Yeah, you got to as a bigger star, but I think Rocky's bigger than Terminator.
That's what I mean. You have Rocky, but what's bigger than Rocky? That's what I'm saying.
But all as individual stars, what else does Sylvester Stallone have besides
Rambo, The Expendables, Cobra, Over the Top?
Over the Top.
Hey, it's still, as bad as it is, people know
I feel like
that
if
shit.
you put a group of 15-year-old kids right now and ask them who's bigger and who's like a bigger star, Arnold Schwarzenegger or
they might know Sly because of the Creed movies now, though.
Oh, that's true.
What has Arnold done to keep his legacy alive? He hasn't really done anything to keep his legacy alive.
I think he has a cult following now.
So they asked if we watch Rocky or Terminator more.
Oh,
Rocky.
We watch Rocky.
It's not even close.
Yeah, we watch Rocky.
That is
watching
not,
Rock over here. What are you talking about?
That is not even close.
No, Rocky 100%.
Yeah, I've seen my least favorite Rocky movie more than all Terminator movies combined.
Yeah. Of course.
What's your
Rocky
least favorite?
3. Rocky 3.
Rocky 3 is
Clever Lang.
Mr. T? Really?
Why? What's your favorite Rocky?
The favorite Rocky?
Yeah, what's your favorite?
Creed. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yo, what do you think? As a fucking movie
Mine's
buff,
Rocky 2.
Mine would have to be Rocky. Where's the one with Creed? What's the Russian? 4?
4.
Yeah,
that's
4.
mine.
4. Yeah.
See, to me, that's
With
the most
with Drago.
rewatchable one.
That's my favorite.
You can watch that literally over and over and over again, and just love it because it's just put together so well. The soundtrack's so
How many
good.
was there? 6?
6 Rockies and then 2 Creeds.
The fucking last Rocky was the old one.
Balboa with Antonio Tarver.
What's the one with his son?
That's 5 and 6.
That
Yo,
was
Sonic Boom has a big
5
problem
is awesome.
with you.
You like
That's
5?
Scotty. That's Scotty.
Oh,
Has a big problem with who?
he's saying Rocky is fake.
No, it's Scotty. There might be a fake Scotty, and no, he retracted it. Sonic Boom is fake.
Fake fucks.
Answer my calls. The Skype on.
No, it's not
Oh,
on.
all right. Well, then call us, Scott. But what was I going to say? Oh, Rich, we definitely have brought this up, but I want to bring it up again.
Wow.
Rocky 5.
Okay.
Rocky comes
I know
home.
everything about it.
Yeah, well, who doesn't? He comes home.
I don't like Rocky 5.
Well, you're crazy.
Yeah.
That's where he fights like the guys at the end.
What fight in movie history is better than that street fight?
The street fight is a
There's
monster.
no fight,
it's
though.
a monster.
The street fight is amazing.
Yeah.
That street fight is so fucking good.
It is really good.
well.
Listen, you have to stop and just watch the fucking thing.
And then-
because it's a monster.
And then
was
the most
underwhelming to me.
inspirational moment
Yeah,
in
Mickey
all.
had the best quotes in that movie.
When fight this guy hard. I ain't hear no bell.
Yeah.
Get up, you son of a bitch. Because Mickey loves you.
Yo,
and
some
then
of the
right
greatest
after that,
scenes.
bam, 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 and you see Rocky rising up. Hey, yo, Tommy, I ain't hear no bell.
Yo.
One more round.
Yo,
And
then
then
the
go
music
for it
hits.
kicks in.
The music
What?
hits. Yo,
What?
fight
I'm
the
gonna
power.
watch- I'm gonna watch
Bro,
that
Oh
tonight.
my
fucking
God, is
murders
that
him.
shit fire.
Murders
That
him.
shit is fire. You're crazy.
But you know what? I hated Milo Ventimiglia in that.
No, that's 6. That's 6. We're talking 5, where he kicks his son out of the house for a bum that he met on the street.
Oh, this is where his son. Which one's the one where his son's older?
That's Rocky Balboa.
Yeah, and his son's like a bitch.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's a little bitch, and
he's like, I don't want to be like you, Dad.
I don't want to be in your shadow. I'm sick of being Rocky's kid. He sucks. That kid's always sucked. But,
that's what I 6 is the worst.
Because
one.
Rocky's the worst dad in the history of film. Like,
is he?
Oh, I can break it down. They're sick of hearing it. We'll
all right,
talk about it one day.
All right, you fucking guy. What the fuck? Cool.
But, all right, back to 5 real quick, Rich.
Okay.
So, Rocky has the biggest fight of his career. Probably the biggest fight in the history of the planet. He's getting revenge for Apollo Creed, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's got to be watching this fight. The champion of the world, Rocky Balboa, is fighting Russia's biggest enemy, the guy who just killed one of our most beloved champions.
Yeah, that's 4.
No, this is when he gets back from 4.
Okay.
This is when he gets back. Is defending the honor of one of our most beloved champions of all time, fights, wins, comes home. He can't get a commercial. He can't get a Wheaties box.
Yeah,
he's broke like that, where he's got to go back to living like a bum in Philly. Nobody's offering this guy any endorsements after the biggest win in boxing history.
Yeah.
Yo, that guy in there, it's not Scotty. He said that's a troll account.
All right, well, Scott, I don't want to block it because are you writing in there, though, Scott? That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the thing. I don't want to block you. I'm not dealing with this right now. Whatever.
Yeah.
Mods, do your thing. Then just, Scott, call then. So I know it's you, so
Mikey,
you can write something at the same time.
Mikey said that he's taking Arnold, but I think he's just saying that for argument's sake because he's a fucking jerk.
Well, no. Well, listen, you can't argue with that because of the simple fact that he was a fucking governor, man.
No, we're taking that aside, though.
No, but I'm saying, but he was Mr. Olympia.
If
Look
Stallone
at the
ran for
different
governor,
things.
he would win.
I know, but
let's not act
of
like
course,
he wouldn't have.
But he didn't know. But he's
Mike,
also
why don't you just call in?
He's also Mr. Olympia. You got to think about that, Mr. Olympia. Fucking film star.
Oh, he was Mr. Olympia. Arnold definitely has more milestones and accolades.
Universe, right? Wasn't he Mr. Universe?
Yeah, his accolades are worldwide.
Yeah.
I mean,
you got to take this all into consideration on who's the bigger star. You have to take all of it into.
But Rocky alone and
I
Rambo.
said Arnold
but then
would
you
be the
throw
biggest-
in Rambo also.
Of course.
Like Arnold's got Terminator.
Yeah. Rambo's
and
a
then
fucking
a bunch
monster.
of other movies that may or may not have been all over.
And look at the new Rambos have been awesome.
Yeah.
He brought those back to life with great respect, too.
Yeah.
Mikey said the Jonas Brothers are his favorite band.
Don't talk to him anymore.
I don't know what the fuck he's talking
we shouldn't acknowledge him anymore after something like that.
What the fuck is he talking about?
You just got unacknowledged for the rest of the show,
Yo,
Mikey.
phone's off. Flipping the phone upside down.
But, yeah, so, I'm watching 5 again. I forget where. And I'm like, really, who's his agent?
Yeah.
Like no one can get him a fucking commercial.
What are you paying this guy for?
Like Nike's not calling for the endorsement of the guy who just had the biggest boxing match in the fucking world.
Athlete. That's like Mayweather status, McGregor.
There was money to be made there.
Of course.
Like he didn't have to be living like a bum throwing his kid out for the homeless guy he just met.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, no. That it was something funny while I was in Texas. Everything's bigger in Texas. Lee Zeldin,
buddy.
How we just kind of
we know Lee Zeldin.
Yeah, he's probably a gangster for all we know. But
I love Lee Zeldin.
Dude, I'm watching TV and there's this commercial for this guy Jim Adler, and apparently he's a lawyer. If you watch this commercial, you'd have no idea. He's in a train yard in a suit with a sledgehammer, just yelling, just like if you fuck, I'll fucking do whatever. And I'm like, what the fuck am I watching?
It's like one of the wacky fucking.
And then at the end, it's like lawyer, and I'm like, how the fuck was I supposed? This guy, he couldn't have been 3 foot if an inch. You know what I mean? Like the smallest, tiniest little guy.
Okay.
And just screaming
what was
at
his
you.
name? But you remembered his name though.
I remembered. I was like, Jim Adler. Yeah, this fucking guy.
Jim Adler.
Memorable.
Shout out Jim Adler.
But it was like one of those local commercials. You know what I mean? But fucking had me rolling, dude.
My God.
Again, nice suit. You could tell he's like an ambulance chaser, probably. But, if you need me, I'll fucking take the keys.
Oh, my
and
God.
crazy, I'm like, this fucking guy, he's got the sledgehammer. I'm like, why do you have the sledgehammer?
Oh, my God.
Why is that there? Why are you in the train yard?
For
None of
fucking
this makes
hard
sense.
appeal for toughness.
Yeah.
Oh, my
I should
God.
start walking around with a fucking sledgehammer.
Just for no reason.
Just walk around. You see a guy walk in somewhere with a sledgehammer in his hand, and
You
he's
ain't
walking
fucking
in with
with
it.
him.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
You're
Yeah.
not fucking
Like,
with
what's
that
wrong?
guy.
Yeah, you're gonna listen to what he's gonna say.
Yeah, like anywhere, a bar, a fucking Target.
Yeah.
You see a guy walking in with a
What is,
sledgehammer.
what
you're
is
like,
this
yo,
guy
I'm fucking with
saying? Because I want to know what's going on. I don't want to get hit with
him.
this fucking
Yeah,
thing.
like, oh, slow down.
You're younger. I'm noticing a trend with younger people.
Fuck younger people.
Well, yes, but you don't have this thing that I'm about to bring up.
Okay.
What is with the pineapple haircut of the younger generation?
What do you mean? What's
where
the
it's
pineapple
completely, you know, like Dave Chappelle in Nutty Professor, where it's one length, shaved, and then just a poof on top.
Yeah.
I kind of have that.
No, you don't.
Yeah, he does.
No, you don't.
No, he does. He does.
No, but yours is faded. I'm talking. This is all one length with a literal.
Oh, and then it's like a hard
and
line.
then just a poof on top. What
Yeah.
the fuck is that? Why has that become a thing?
My generation is real fucking.
Like, we had
Weird.
weird haircuts, but like I look at that and go, that was something that was literally like a joke in a movie back
Yeah.
in my day. Like,
Yeah, you guys rock some.
like we
weird
had the
shit.
shaved heads with the long hair on one side. It was like that skater look.
A lot of white kids are bringing back the mullet now.
Yeah.
the
They're
mullet,
doing it- they're
yeah.
doing it
Yeah, a
with
lot
like
of baseball players are rocking
The mullet, but it's being brought back kind of ironically. You know, like they're like doing it. It's that goofy guy who, like, at the party, has no shirt on after about an hour, and he's slamming beers, you
But
know?
that's like cool to them now.
Yeah,
that's
well,
like the cool
to
kid.
them,
like,
though,
that's the most popular kid is the kid with
but
the
the
mullet and the shirt
people
off
like
now.
me at the party sitting back, you know, having a good time,
like,
I'm looking
fuck
at that
this
guy
asshole.
going, "What a jerk off he
Yeah,
looks
this
like."
guy's
Like,
a jerk.
Yeah, no, I don't think you look. But yeah, I notice a lot of kids with that stupid pineapple haircut, and I'm like, that's
I'm
fucking
trying to-
just dumb as shit. Like, it looks
Oh, like the
awful.
blowout, like it's all like skin, and then it's just fucking.
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why. You know, long hair definitely made a comeback.
Yeah.
I think that now people want their hair a lot longer. Even all generations. I feel like older guys keeping their hair longer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With the comb over and shit
Look
like
at you.
that.
You've grown your hair out more than ever now.
Yeah, but I do it like in a normal way where everything's
nah,
grown.
you got
Everybody's
the nice-
different, but everybody's growing their hair out though.
And
A lot of-
like
Rich,
the
not for
outs, like a
nothing,
greaser type.
I'm almost 40, and I have this head of hair. Now, at my age, I should be showing it off because there's a lot of people my age that can't do shit like this.
That's a fact.
yeah.
You know, so
And there's a lot of people his age that can't be doing shit like that.
No,
I'm
Richie's
saying
got a
his
good
age-
head of hair.
Yeah,
He's
right.
He's got a good head of
Don't
hair.
do it.
He's got the back that's starting to.
Oh
But
my
no,
God.
honestly, he could cover
the
up
hat
that
on.
back hole pretty decent. He's got a back hole a little bit.
Yo,
A little
It's
bit.
a little there.
And the fact that he's so tall, no one ever sees it except his boyfriend when he's sucking his dick.
yeah, exactly.
You know? When Richie's got his boyfriend's hog in his mouth, that's the only
That's
time
the
anyone
only
only
time.
sees it.
Oh my God, you're gonna make them all throw up.
But no, yeah, I got a great head of hair, so it's like
No,
I
you
gotta
do.
grow that
You do.
shit out, you know?
I think like the older I get, the more I realize now. Like, and I'm not that old. I'm only 24, but my hair when it's short, it's starting to patch. My hairline's pushed back a little
seeing
bit.
it? You're
Yeah,
seeing it?
I'm. It's not bad, but I can see what
The
it's gonna
worst
be. So
part
I'm trying
about
to just
it
keep
is
it
that
long.
there's nothing you can do about it. Like, people could say, try this, try that. None
I
of
look
it
at my
works.
dad, and my dad has the fucking bald spot
It's
right
not
here,
your dad, it's
hairline's
your
bad.
mother's father. That's what it
And
typically goes
his
by.
hair's like yours. He's 67, and his hair
Yo.
it's salt and pepper. It's
I
not
just
even
saw my
full gray.
grandfather down in Texas, and dude's 76, black and gray, but like black. Doesn't dye it.
like salt and pepper, like the
And-
nice black.
yeah,
and gray, not like
but like
yeah.
and thick, like fucking thick. And I looked at him, I was like, "Thank you for the hair."
Yo,
brother.
my buddy Nick I
I was
train
like-
with, this guy always wears a hat. Always wears a hat. And you know how you can see that you have
Yeah.
long hair from like with your hat? Always has a hat. And he gets like a one skin fade on the side, so you look at him, right? Never seen him with his hat off. We go to train, right? He's just started coming to my gym. We've been friends for like 6-7 months now since I
Yeah.
started. He's a fighter. He fought his whole life, right? He takes his hat. He's a tough looking guy, you know, got cauliflower ear, missing
Yeah.
teeth and shit. He takes his hat off. Rocky, I swear to God, the darkest fucking comb over, most full comb over I've ever seen in my life. I'm like, but it's faded. It's
No,
nice.
you have to do. You have to just ridicule him to
I'm
no
like,
end
I'm
to
like,
just
yo,
shave
my
it.
God.
I'm like, no,
Yeah.
but it fucking, it's crazy because it's
No,
it's
because
not like
that's
it's
not gonna
patchy
end
at
well.
all.
That's not. He's gonna come over once it's even ridiculous. Like that.
No, but it looks good
because
though.
he's
It
getting
doesn't look
away with
bad.
it now. You know.
Yeah, but he's like how old are you, Rock? 36, 34,
Thank
35?
you. No, I'm 38, almost 39.
He's probably your age.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
and you know what I'm saying, have hair like that, like a 20-year-old's hair,
Yeah.
full, not like patchy, not like he dyes it. Like that's just his natural hair color. It was,
Oh, I thought you meant it was patchy like balding.
No,
Oh,
it was like
okay,
he
okay.
always wears a hat, so you would
okay.
think that he's
Okay,
covering
I thought
up.
it was balding and he
No,
was combing
bro.
it like comb over balding.
It was like yours. It's,
Okay,
it
no,
was
yeah,
like
then
full.
no,
I was
yeah.
like, God damn,
And
what the fuck?
as a guy with a great head of hair, like that's one thing that I don't have to think about, and you forget how much it sucks for a guy who's losing his hair
Yeah, that's-
because it isn't something you have to think about. What'd you do, Rich? the fuck did you
I have
just do?
no idea.
Rich,
what
stop
the
fucking
fuck.
shit up over there. You fucking
Well,
scumbag.
everything's running.
Yeah, everything's good. What the fuck?
fuck are
Don't
you
worry about.
doing
Don't
over
worry
there,
about what
bro?
I'm doing.
My
I'm trying to
You
fucking.
suck, Richie.
My God.
If I had tomatoes, I'd fucking throw them at you right now.
But, you look at your friends who, like, cling to it, and it's like, bro, just shave your head.
Yeah, nah.
Just shave your head.
Did I
It's
tell you about
over.
my captain? The captain I had that had the fucking hair like that?
No.
Yo, fucking the sides full.
Mm.
Nothing up top.
Horseshoe.
Three strands.
Mm.
3 strands.
Homer Simpson
And
style.
now, exactly. And okay, I get that. You know, it's hard to let go. You want to keep that up. But he would get it shaped up. So look, the 3 hairs would be lined up here.
Yeah.
Oh my
And then it'd be like this. Like, and then curved.
And the worst part is your
Oh my
captain. You
God.
can't even make fun of him to say nothing.
it's his ship.
You're just
Oh.
like,
He's-
oh,
he's literally-
looks great, Cap.
He's everybody's boss. I'm like, yo, what the
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yo, one of the greatest guys I ever met in my life wrote me the craziest college recommendation. Like, literally made it seem like we fought in World War II.
Yeah.
How he and he liked me a lot, and I did a lot of things for him. But
Yeah,
I didn't
the
do.
letter that he got from him was fucking dope.
Bro, you would have thought I was
do you,
saving.
do you
Private
have it or
Ryan.
no?
Oh yeah, actually, I have it on my phone. I can read it.
Yes.
Real quick, while
Can
he's
you?
getting it.
Yeah, hold on. You're gonna love this letter.
We'll get there. I want to bring this up because it's a hot topic this week.
Before we'll end the show
yeah,
with
we'll
the
end it
letter.
With the letter.
All right.
That'd be perfect.
No longer Mr. Potato Head. He will now just be
Oh my god, this fucking dumb shit.
Potato Head.
What's wrong with these? I don't
Yeah.
even.
Like, was there a problem?
Yeah.
There was a Mrs. Potato Head as well. Like,
Yeah.
not for now. Now Hasbro has just made 1 toy instead of selling 2. But it's like, what is your life like that you were so upset?
Isn't there a Mrs.
that-
Potato Head?
Yes, that the imaginary Potato Man is bothering you so much that he needs to be changed to a gender neutral. Like, fuck.
That
you.
just shows how soft.
G.I. Joe is next. Like, what the fuck?
No way.
No, of
Oh,
course.
I
But
was about
like,
to say.
but
I
who's
thought that
to
was a
say
thing.
not?
No, for real, seriously.
Who's to say not? But
Oh
like
my
the
God.
the imaginary potato toy was such an issue.
And it's not even like there's not a fucking girl version of it already.
Well, that's the other thing.
there's
Like,
there's a female.
Yeah.
If you want to play with Mrs. Potato Head and you're a girl, you got Mrs. Potato
and
Head.
let's be
It's the
honest,
same shit. She
Mr.
just got a hat
Potato
and
Head,
fucking.
It's no girl's like, I want a potato head.
Yeah.
It's a boy
no
toy.
No boy even really wanted a
No,
potato head.
you got
it was
it.
like an extra, like a stocking
Yeah.
stuffer.
I
you
never
know?
got one. You would see people who had them, and you'd be like, all right, I'll check this thing out.
Why did he keep it the parts in his ass? That was my thing, honestly.
Because where
Like,
else are you going to put it? I mean,
he had some junk in his trunk, you know? Like,
but like,
Yeah, I think the company does it just to fucking get a rise out of people, man.
or just to get like sales and ads out there.
yeah, because now everybody's talking
But,
about it.
Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Of
like
course.
the Mrs. Butterworth thing, or the Aunt Jemima, that one.
And
Now,
Jemima.
the new the packaging, it's unrecognizable. So I wouldn't even go to grab that product
Is it?
anymore.
They changed it.
Really?
Yeah, like I saw the box and I'm like, I would have no idea that was what Aunt Jemima was. And
Really?
guess what? Now I'm just getting Bisquick or something I recognize.
Really?
Yeah, dude, it's unrecognizable. The
Did they
packaging.
took her face
They-
off?
Let me
She's
see.
gone now.
Let me see.
She's gone.
This is
now.
the regular logo. This is what it
Yeah,
had.
that's the regular. Now look at the new packaging. But
the
Aunt
fuck
Jemima
outta
new
here.
packaging. You would walk right by it thinking it's like dollar store fucking
Get
shit.
out of here.
Because you don't know the brand. You don't. It's called something else now too.
Is it?
It's not called Aunt Jemima anymore.
It's Pearl Milling Company.
Yeah, and look at the box.
Let me see.
Yeah, what the fuck is this?
See, I'd walk right
Wait,
by
what?
that.
I think maybe because of a blackface.
Yes.
They've ruined. No,
Was she a
no,
slave or something?
No, she was a great woman. That was the
Was
thing.
Aunt Jemima real?
Because
like the
because they
Colonel?
thought it was kind of like a mammy thing.
Okay, so the fuck
You-
what?
you-
She makes the best pancakes.
No, but if you look at her history, she was like an iconic, like leading woman
you
of her
see
time.
that face, you
Really?
fucking know.
And-
like,
I love Aunt Jemima.
And now,
Rich, you
like,
looking at some nudes over there?
like
Or you
they tried to like do something and thought they were doing the right thing, and now you've erased her memory.
he raped her.
You raped
Yeah,
her?
you
No.
raped
They
her.
raped her memory.
But she'll be forgotten now. Like Aunt Jemima
what the
will
fuck?
be forgotten, and
Like,
that
look at that
product
face.
is going to suffer. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody
There's
loves that.
nothing
I
wrong. It's
love
not
that fucking
blackface. It's
face.
a happy black
Yo,
woman.
that's
who is offended by that.
Everybody wants that to be their grandma. White, black, Asian,
Yes.
Spanish. You want that. You want to wake up and see her making pancakes.
And,
Yes.
and now
Yes.
You have dreams about
dude,
that.
that
Yes.
product will fail now because
Yeah,
they
no,
decided
you're right.
they'll put it back. That
They have
face
to.
will be back on that.
Maybe
box.
that's why they did it
Yeah.
for like a little bit to see what happened. And
No,
probably, like,
because they were forced
reinstated.
to. Because they were forced to.
Why?
Because
of the
be-
black
because-
community.
Just no, it's probably mostly white people
insensitive.
doing it. To be honest with you, it's probably mostly white people going, "Look how good we are, black people. We're fighting the good fight," thinking that's fighting the good
No,
fight.
that's even more racist when they do it. Like a shit like that is like, it's like
Like,
it's
yeah,
like
we-
they do it like when you're trying too hard to be like, when the whole Black Lives Matters thing started, I remember people would open the doors for me, like white guys, like that I didn't know.
No, I'd
like,
slam it in black people's faces just to let them know I don't like you regardless of what's going on right now.
No, but I'm saying they'd be like, here, sir, and I'll be in a pizzeria. They'd be like, go ahead, go in. And I got his pizza. His pizza's on me. What are you getting to drink? I got it all.
You know what?
I'll pay his whole bill. And it's like, listen, calm the fuck down.
But fear.
I don't think you're a
They
racist.
were doing it out of fear.
They look
weren't
at you.
doing it
Cops
for any
now.
other reason.
Cops now, when they pull me over or they pull the blacks over, they're so like,
and not fear of you as a black man. Fear of they might think I'm racist if I don't hold the door open. So now I'm going to be
makes
extra.
You even more racist.
You know,
I feel like
exactly.
Like you look like more of an asshole. Just be fucking normal.
Yeah, well, exactly. Like
I'll just spit.
And I'm not one of those like gung ho like Black Lives
Matter. Those are the people that are like, they don't get it. That how can I explain this? Like,
no, I get exactly what you're trying to say.
I don't sit there and go, that's my black friend Pat.
Yeah, like
I just go,
that's
what
my
are you talking
friend
about?
Pat. You're not going to bring me up in a conversation like I know a black guy. He comes on my show.
But color
like,
is no longer like it's not a thing to me, really. You know what I mean? Like I'm not sitting there.
No, 100%.
And there's people that live in that world of color, and it's like that's a black guy. That's a
fucking ruin.
And those people are the same people that are fighting, thinking they're doing the good cause.
They're probably the same people that are fucking with Mr. Potato Head too.
Yeah, no, they definitely are.
They
idiots. Definitely are.
Same fucking
jerk offs.
Did we have the Super Bowl win? Were we here for the Super Bowl win?
I don't know. Tom Brady's the best fucking athlete
quarterback
ever.
Yeah, anyone who wants to even question it, you're just an idiot.
I got a Tipsy Tommy shirt.
Jordan.
I'm on the way to the shop tomorrow. It's him drunk with Gronk in fucking Miami or wherever when they went to fucking in Tampa when they got fucked up after the Super Bowl and Tom Brady was hammered and like the pictures leaked to the press. I got it on a shirt. It says Tipsy Tommy and it's like the Super Bowl trophy and him all fucked up.
Man,
it's
awesome.
a dope ass shirt.
I wrote this one down too. Little Uzi Vert. I'm sure you know who this guy is.
Fuck Little Uzi.
Puts a $24 million diamond. I mean, he's in the perfect community to have a $24 million bullseye on his fucking head.
Yeah.
I mean,
think about like that's a come up. You catch Lil Uzi Vert, you take that diamond on his head, you're rich.
Yeah. He's just asking to get fucking fucked up, right? Like in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think that he's not the type of rapper. His music that he makes, and I'm not a real big Lil Uzi fan. I know a couple of his songs, but they're not like gangster rap. It's not like he's talking shit like 50 or even like snitch ass like fucking 6ix9ine or like
the rappers today are rapping about what they think they should be saying as a rapper.
It's
and
emotional
what's
and
melodic. None of
them
live the life anymore.
Yeah,
most of them. That's why you don't hear.
There's a couple,
but that's why you don't hear the backgrounds of any rappers anymore because they're all suburban kids.
Yeah.
There's pretending to be rappers.
You got like Lil Baby, Roddy Ricch. You got guys like that who came up maybe not the most gangster. But they came up and...
Can we stop with the little?
Yeah, there's a lot of littles.
Like enough with the little. Like how many
little this, little that.
Little Wayne, little Xan, little X, little
P,
little Baby,
little Poo Poo.
I don't listen to Peeps, Pumps,
little Dookie.
Yeah.
Anybody that has a little and they have a fucking drug after shrooms.
Little Poof.
And like Little Wayne was the epitome of the little.
Little nerd, little turd.
He started it and it should have ended there.
Yeah.
Like there's no other biggies.
No.
Nah, they got Rick Ross though.
Big Sean,
Big Pun, Big L, Big Sean, Big Papa.
Big Papa.
Big Papa.
And his was just Big Papa because of the song.
Ice Cube, Ice T.
Yeah, that was it, though.
Ice Baby. Fucking.
All right, let's get your thing and we're going to wrap it up.
Yeah, read your shit. Let's go.
This is from your captain?
This is from my captain. This is what he said. To whom it may concern. I'm writing to recommend Patrick Valson for administration to your audio recording program. I had the honor of serving with Patrick during his enlistment in the U.S. Navy while he was assigned to the USS Ralph Johnson. In the 25 months I served on board USS Ralph Johnson, first as the executive officer, then as the commanding officer, i.e. the captain, I was able to watch Patrick grow from a junior member of the ship's deck division to one of the leaders and safety supervisors responsible for most of the day-to-day execution of operations and the conduct of maintenance. His unit was responsible for the operation and upkeep of the various equipments, such as anchor system and the ship's boats, as well as corrosion control, and external areas of all external areas, and search and rescue missions. While I was commanding officer of USS Ralph Johnson, I qualified Patrick as an operations supervisor of the teams working the anchor and operating the ship's small boats. This was a significant level of responsibility for a person of his age and experience, but Patrick has a strong attention to detail and a willingness to lean into problems and find a solution. The key reasons I trusted him to lead teams and ensure the safety of his shipmates. On more than one occasion, I was able to watch him identify a problem, find an innovative solution, make the appropriate resource decision, and lead his team to completing the task. I strongly felt then, as I do know now, that Patrick is a person I would want alongside me on a ship, whether in storm or a combat situation. Patrick always played a key role and influencer as a leader outside of his normal work environment. Sailors on the ships live in close proximity in a high-stress environment. Patrick had a unique ability to inspire those around him, encouraging them to do the right thing. His willingness to volunteer for tough jobs, participate in activities outside a normal work environment, and act positive force for good provided inspiration to his shipmates. Given the inspirational brand of character development and leadership potential, I recommend Patrick for a seat in your institution's program. I would be honored to serve with him again, having no problem trusting him to the safety of my sailors or my own family. And then he left his contact in for additional information.
That's a very nice letter.
Yeah, no.
That
Yeah,
is
no.
very nice
I can use that for
I
the
mean,
rest
he
of my
didn't
life.
need to write that for you to come on here. You know,
Yeah, I'm saying that was my
yeah,
qualification.
you could just come here. You
Nah,
know?
Yeah, but seriously, that right there.
And
is
I did a lot of
that's-
things he said, but it's crazy when I was working with him, I never knew he held me in that light. Like, you know, maybe
Because
he was
if
trying
he
to
lets you know, you try less.
Yeah,
that's why.
And
he wants the best of you. You know what I mean?
I
And I
was
get
his
that.
go-to
I
guy.
get that.
Yeah.
Because the second he lets you know you're doing exactly what I want you to do,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
when you
You
start
start
doing less.
slacking,
Yeah.
you
I
start
was doing
acting like a
jobs
bag of
that
shit.
people like. I was getting picked over people that had been in 15, 16 years that been doing it that long. He was like, no, he's gonna do it.
Why didn't it become career for you?
That's what we were talking about today. Actually, that's weird that you're talking about.
You know what it is? Not to. I know we're gonna wrap up. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna
quick
keep it
answer.
short. But it got to the point. Ships change commands. People come and people leave, and that's the shitty thing about the Navy or any military.
So the guy you were under, one
the
day
guy
at
I
the
was
beach,
under
gone.
was gone, and when he
Yeah.
switched over, there was a new captain. There was a
And
new.
you just didn't
and,
vibe with him?
and the attitude and the way I acted, and me being so young in rank, they didn't like it. They're like, "Oh, he's cocky,"
okay.
but I was good.
You were
So-
Maverick.
I was like
He's
so
fucking Maverick
nah,
over here.
I seriously was. I was so good, and they would just hate. They would be angry, and they raised me like this captain raised me in the Navy as that. So he's like,
Yeah.
I made that,
I
and
get
he was
that.
proud of it.
All right.
Now these guys are like, oh, well, I want him to be
I
like
want to
me.
destroy it. And if
it's
they didn't like the last captain, they might take it
yeah,
out
so
on you.
and that's how it
Okay.
was. So I was like, yeah, I gotta get the fuck out.
All right, guys, that's it. We're getting out of here. Unfiltered Marriage is back and up next. Stay tuned, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're listening to us on YouTube, we're live every Tuesday night over on Super Ugly Show on YouTube. Go subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell. We've been off for a few weeks, but we're back. The rhythm will be back every Tuesday night. We're here no matter what. Shout out to Russo's Brand, of course. Vince, we love him. Go to russosbrand.com right now and subscribe. It's only $3.95 a month. It's the first of the month. So, hey, you get the first month free, and you'll get a full month absolutely free. So go to russosbrand.com right now and subscribe. Opie Radio, go to opieradio.com and check out the Opie Radio podcast or wherever you get your podcasts. Subscribe, and wherever you can leave a gift card, prizes, not cash, but like, you know, a Visa $100 gift card or whatever. So go to Statement Games, and that's it, guys. Stay tuned. Unfiltered Marriage